Hi gang, ever wonder what it's like to have your retina detached? Well, I can now tell you, I've just had my surgery today to fix the damage that's been done, and I'm calling you from my sick bed to explain for anyone who's interested. So, um, I'm wearing an eye protector at the moment, an eye shield, just to stop any dirt getting in, um, and to allow this a bit of time to heal. But I'm a little bit photosensitive with the light at the moment. My eye still hasn't quite gone back to normal. And I figure I might get banned from this platform if I show you the bloodiness of it. So I'm wearing my eye patch as well, which I'd like to think makes me look a little bit like Kurt Russell, but probably doesn't. So, um, if you've got questions, like let me know in the comments. I'll try and answer them as best I can. In terms of the surgery today, what they did was they put a gas bubble into my eye, which expands and sort of pushes the tissues back together, and all being well, over the next couple of weeks that should start to heal. But in the meantime, I have to lie basically at a 45-degree angle for the next 10 days in order that everything sets right. And I'm not looking forward to this because I'm not very good at sort of doing nothing at all. I don't know how much other stuff I'll be able to do. I've had to cancel some work engagements, which is deeply frustrating, not least because I'm a freelancer, and when I don't work, I don't get paid. And this is a time of year where I could really do with the gigs, and a couple of them I was really looking forward to. So I've postponed what I can. Other things I'm having to cancel, um, which is frustrating. I'm feeling quite grateful though, because this thing I'm doing is posturing, apparently. So yeah, there's the straight. I'm having to lie down here. If I'm sitting up, I have to tilt my head at the same angle. I'm allowed about 10 minutes in an hour where I can sort of like sit up straight and not worry about this. But a lot of people have to lie face down, and I'm glad I don't have to do that because this is slightly bearable. Also, I didn't get put under general anesthetic, so I'm grateful for that as well. The operation itself was fairly simple, fairly quick. I did a lot of waiting around today. I got to the hospital just after 7 o'clock in the morning. I didn't have my op until about 1:30, and I didn't get out of the hospital until about 3:30. So yeah, there was a lot of sitting around, and that was kind of frustrating. But it's been very quick, and it's mostly been okay. The procedure didn't feel terribly sore; just felt uncomfortable. Because you're not supposed to put things in your eyes, and they've got someone prodding and poking and sticking things in. The one thing I will note is that when I was in the operating theatre, I think my body went into a bit of shock. I started to shiver quite a lot. I don't know if it was just because it was cold or if it was my nerves and anxiety getting the better of me, but I felt really uncomfortable for a bit, and I was struggling to make sure I was breathing properly. Um, but the whole thing's been okay. I'm not looking forward to taking time off, but that's what I got to do. So to say, if you've got comments, questions, etc., fire them through, and I'll try and answer as best I can. But yeah, I'm only in my mid-40s. Retinal detachment is something that occasionally happens to people of this age, especially if you've got short-sightedness, which mine is quite bad. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, I'm on the mend. So thanks for those of you who were asking and have sent well wishes. I really appreciated it because it helps, just to know that people care. And I'll be in touch, I guess, as I recover.